vids, I'm Mariah and today we're talking TikTok. How do you become TikTok famous and what is TikTok? Everything you need to know. So what is TikTok? TikTok is a social media platform like Instagram or Facebook. It's an app and it's used to share short form content, usually music related. So lots of karaoke, lip syncing kind of things, lots of dances. And it also has a feed kind of like Instagram's Discover page, which is curated for you, which they call a For You page. So you try and get on the For You page. And you can follow people like on other social platforms. You can make videos private, but by default everything is on public. There's 500 million users, so the user base is huge and it's growing every day, and I'd say that it's very big in Asia and targeted at a younger demographic, or the users just happen to be a younger demographic. So lots of teens and below, although they do say, they say that you have to be 13 and above or 16 and above, but from my experience, there's a lot of very young users on there, so keep that in mind when you're making your content. And they do censor more than other apps, so if you do anything that's like take your top off, even as a guy, which is generally not perceived as something that's very risque, that can often mean that your content will be taken down on TikTok. Or for example, I once uploaded an image of a 1950s female bodybuilder and she was wearing one of those conical Madonna bras, and that got flagged for pointy nipples. So keep that in mind when you're creating your content, to be a little bit more conservative than on other platforms. So now we're going to go through top 5 tips to becoming TikTok famous. I'm in no way, shape or form TikTok famous. I've got about over 200,000 followers on the platform in a few months, but I do know people who have over 1 million. So based on my observations, here are my top tips for becoming TikTok famous. So the first one is to post regularly. So on TikTok, you want to post a lot of videos, because unlike Instagram, I do find that on TikTok you can be posting a whole bunch of videos that have barely any views, maybe 100 views, maybe 5, and you can post one video that people just find hilarious, or they find something about it catchy, and it could just suddenly be at 1.5 million. So unlike the Instagram algorithm, there's a lot more scope with TikTok for something to just go viral. So the more you post and the more interesting stuff you create, the more chances there are that something actually will start to trend and do really well. So the second tip that I have is to use trending songs, new effects, and follow challenges that pop up. So at TikTok you'll see little trends that happen. So for example, there was a time where people would make videos where they would use a song that went, "You know you're my type," and it would share, if you're blonde-haired or you're blue-eyed and you like ice cream, then you know you're my type. So if you filmed videos to that song and made a funny twist to it, it could go viral. So what you want to do is keep on top of the TikTok trends, so see things that are being used frequently that do well, and also try out the new effects, because they come up with so many cool new effects that allow you to be really creative. So the next thing, my next suggestion, number 3, is to keep your videos short. So obviously everyone's attention spans is diminishing and becoming shorter and shorter by the day, so keep your content short and punchy. TikTok is allowing you to create longer videos now, so there's the opportunity to make 60-second videos, but I have found that the shorter videos, under 15 seconds, tend to perform better. So keep your videos short. Okay, number 4. So pick a niche, and I say this with all social media platforms. You're more likely to do well if you pick a specific niche. So say you're a fitness influencer and you like making funny videos, so maybe all your videos are you doing funny pranks at the gym, or just funny fitness videos in general. Or say you're an artist and you love painting with your hands and acrylics, then make all your videos about art and creating colorful works. That tends to do better than you posting about your lunch one day, you posting about beautiful views another day, and then how you do a workout on another day. I'm not saying it can't work, I'm just saying that that's more likely to take off and garner a following based on you being consistent and them seeing that they can go to you for that kind of content. So when I created my TikTok, I actually just did it for fun and I didn't have anyone that I knew on there. And so whilst I post mostly fitness content on other social media platforms, I just posted whatever on there. That is what not to do, but I'm just having fun with it. I think it's a great app to be creative with. And so yeah, also create stuff that you enjoy, otherwise you won't have fun with it and you probably won't do it over the long haul. Number 5. So my 5th and final tip is to be very creative. So to be really creative with your TikTok videos, do things that are extraordinary. Come up with things that other people won't come up with. You don't have to be the most talented person. You don't have to have extraordinary skills. I just find that with TikTok, they're usually things that just kind of make you smile. So I've seen builders do a duet where they just turn around and start singing, and it's kind of just hilarious. So coming up with things that are surprising, novel, and mostly funny, I find, on TikTok do really well. And like I mentioned before, they have really cool effects, so you can utilize that to do things such as make you seem like you're falling, or there's 3 of you and you're doing a dance together. I think it's a great platform to be creative with, so have fun with it. Would really appreciate it if you could like this video, give it a thumbs up if it was helpful at all. Also check out my Instagram, so I post a lot of fitness content on there. I'm called mariah.stock, and subscribe to my channel for new videos. Thank you!